If you weren't old enough to be watching YouTube 10 or 15 years ago, you probably missed the era where "it's just a prank, bro" was like the calling card for every major YouTube channel. That was before they realized that it was just easier to hire actors to fake all their pranks instead of actually harassing a bunch of people in public, until they started getting so upset that they threatened to punch you in the face. And that's when you started screaming, "It's a prank, it's a prank," because you didn't want to get punched in the face. Turns out streamers have realized that that formula still works, except this guy has decided that he's just going to get punched in the face multiple times, because this latest incident isn't the first time he's been assaulted on stream for being racist and just generally annoying to everybody. So Johnny Somalia is, I guess, well known now. He spends a lot of time in Asia doing stupid stuff like this.
You know Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know why you do this? Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, so just really low bar, you could call it humor, but it's more just like racist stuff. Going up to like people just trying to mind their own business and harassing them until he gets a reaction, and he does get a reaction. It started off somewhat tame.
Korean War, you know what happened to you? Don't touch me. Don't touch me,
Leave
brother.
this guy alone.
Korean War, North Korean War, you know what we did to you? You said to me? You better move
Come
away.
on, man. Just calm down a little bit.
So this guy says, "I'm gonna mess you up," but then he apologizes. He says like that was too far, you shouldn't have. But luckily not everybody is as mild-mannered as this guy, because again, he was being his normal racist self on the train and had this interaction.
Is that me?
Yeah, this you?
No.
You sure?
It's me. Yeah, what's up?
I got a problem with you, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm
My
a
wife
troll.
is-
I'm a
my
troll.
wife is Japanese.
Okay?
You go in there insulting people
He messed it up. It's just supposed to be, it's a prank. It's a prank. It's not, "I'm a troll."
like that. You know how many people died from Hiroshima joking about that shit?
I know.
So why
I
you
already
joking about it to
apologized.
people?
I was drunk.
Fucked up.
I was drunk. I know
You know
it's
how many
fucked up.
families suffered, people suffered because of that? You
Like nothing says like bitch than trying to like blame your stupid actions on being drunk. It's like if you're like a quote unquote troll and you have like the balls to do that in public to someone, why all of a sudden start backing down when like this ripped dude comes up to you? Why not just keep on trolling? I mean, I guess we do know the reason why you don't keep on trolling, because when this guy walks up to you, you know you're about to get your ass beat, and that happens.
To know people in Japan, let's be respectful. You know what I mean? I hope nobody in the chat was saying weird shit. If I go back and
Yes, only I can say the weird stuff. It's people in chat. I have to pretend like I actually care. I have to pretend I'm not a garbage human being.
whoa, what the fuck? Yo, chill out.
Yeah, but this is when like it really started to turn for this guy, where people on the streets just have straight up started attacking him, because I guess there finally has gotten enough news and enough like coverage that people realize this is like just a thing he does now, and people are now standing up to him. So this wasn't too bad. He just got randomly punched and left alone. But then this also happened, which was a little more serious.
Discord right now. Hop in Discord. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Yo, you tripping, nigga? What the fuck?
And that's about the last of it. You see, he doesn't actually get choked unconscious. He just gets choked and brought to the ground, and then the guy lets go. And he continues streaming shortly after. But a more notable one is his interaction with Burger Planet. So if you don't know Burger Planet, he is also a scumbag. So don't feel bad about anybody in this scenario. But Burger Planet is so much of a scumbag that bouncers in New York knew him so well that he was such a creep that years later, they still know who he is and still kick him out of bars when they see him there. Yeah, but Johnny Somalia shows up there and is just generally being annoying and harassing him and trying to obviously farm a clip. And Burger Planet wasn't having it and told him to get out of there. And eventually it calmed down. Johnny Somalia left. Not that big of a deal. However, afterwards, on a different day, again, Johnny Somalia tries to farm content from him.
Gift. There's a gift right here for both of you, for everybody.
We don't want to go.
Okay, there. It's beautiful.
Beautiful
gift for you guys. Enjoy it. Oh no!
We don't want it. Get the
Come
fuck
on,
away
bro. That's a
from
beautiful gift for you guys.
us. Get out of here. Leave us
Hey, man,
alone.
shout
We don't
out
want
Eddie,
it to be
dog.
your
Shout out Eddie.
So he had just taken his phone and thrown it in the water when Johnny Somalia wouldn't leave, and it ends up getting worse for Somalia.
Yo, what the fuck?
This idiot is also
Fuck you, bitch.
pushed into the water.
Take a swim.
And even though Johnny Somali was the one being annoying in the restaurant, the cops were called and Burger Planet was arrested for it because he was the one who pushed him, but it was just a push, so it wasn't that serious at all. He got out quickly. But what brought Johnny Somali back into the public was this clip. And we got 2 ankles, which is new.
What's going on? What?
Just don't grab my camera. All you have to say is
Grab nothing. Oh,
Now, when I see a guy have enough and knock out my friend, and he looks at me like that, I may decide to start like backing up a little bit and not still stand there and stop and like keep filming him. Because if you don't, this happens.
Anonymous sent $3 Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why this happened, that TTS donation pretty much sums it all up.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima.
what's going on?
And I would say like maybe actually getting punched in the face would be like a wake-up call for the normal person, but then he's also going to like see his paycheck at the end of a week where he's only getting more and more popular because of this, and that him getting assaulted is just him getting a bigger paycheck because more and more people are tuning in to see what crazy thing is going to happen next. So I wonder if he's ever actually going to get deported, because I know he's gained some traction on like the country's like subreddits, and people are saying like, hey, he should be deported, and it's like starting to make the news. So if they realize that someone is just going around harassing and being racist towards their people and their country, they may just want him out of his country. But that seems like a really long shot. I just feel like he's going to keep doing this as long as it keeps making him money, and he's going to keep making him money. So I guess at least we can enjoy idiots getting punched in the face.
What?
Just don't grab my camera. All you have to say is
Grab nothing. Oh.